Hi, this is Brad Yoakum. Thanks for joining us. I'm the owner of QB Cure, and today with QuickBooks Online, we're going to talk about certain tips that you can use on the online edition. And today we're on Craig's Design and Landscape Services, and specifically we're going to talk about how to categorize large transactions or how to recategorize large transactions. Let me show you what I mean. So let me show you in QuickBooks' sample company that you can pull up online. You can even type in QBO sample company and Craig's Design and Landscaping Services will show up. And you can take it for a test drive, you can play around with it all you want, and it's free. It will just revert to how it was originally the next day. So you can play around with it all day and then it will revert back to how it was the next. So showing how to recategorize transactions, a large amount of transactions in one time, is kind of a cool feature and tip that we've used quite a bit with clients. And let me show you how it's done. When you're here on the left-hand side and you choose expenses, you have two choices between expenses and vendors. You choose expenses, and you see under the category that is showing all the transactions, all the different ones, and you can choose to do these individually right here, but the thing is it will resort it every time you do one, and it doesn't give you a warning. It doesn't say save, are you sure, do you want to continue? It just allows you to do it right from here without any warnings. So make sure if you're going to do them individually, you understand what's going to happen. What we suggest to do is we go into batch actions, and notice how these categories are not selected. I'm sorry, if you go into filters, and we usually do them by vendor is a real popular one. So if I'm going to just choose a vendor that is in the sample company, and I'm going to choose one that's in the news recently, PG&E, and I'm just going to say, just give me all dates. So I'll go to all dates. So it's going to show anything and everything in this sample company related to PG&E, and I go to apply. You'll notice that the bill payment one doesn't have a category, and the reason for that is the payments, when you pay something through accounts payable, it doesn't show up in the category. The original bill, you can see this paid $114, and the original bill, that's where it gets categorized. So if I went into batch actions right now, the categorize selected it's not in bold or it's not highlighted. You can't choose it because of this one in particular. If I say choose all, the batch actions will still not allow me to categorize it. So if you uncheck the one that doesn't have a category needed, like this bill payment one, now you go back into batch actions, choose categorize selected, and it will say, okay, now which category do you want to put all these to? And the first one, this one was under legal and professional, this one was under utilities. Let's just say we want all of them to go in disposal fees. Just a random one I said. And if we press apply, look what happens. It automatically changes all of the ones in that category to disposal fees. And you can do that for each vendor that you have if you do by Payee, again, which is pretty much our most popular way of doing it. If we're looking for stuff in a certain category that looks not categorized correctly, we'll go to the Payee field and choose all, or choose the year that we're looking at to see where all of the ones were expensed to make sure that everything was categorized. You can also do that towards income accounts. So anything related to your income or expense, this tip or this little trick that QuickBooks allows you to do comes in real handy, and it saves you a lot of time than doing them one at a time. So thank you so much for joining, and please like and subscribe to our YouTube, and we'll look forward to seeing you again real soon. Thanks again.